Once again, welcome to Uncooked. Today I'm over at Ian MacDonald's house. Ian, what are you making for us?
Well, I thought you'd like a wee paella. What I do is it's a very simple paella. It's the kind that Mrs. Paella would make in her home in Spain. It's not a chefy thing.
No.
It's very much like Scottish stew. What you've got handy, you can put it in.
So we've got like stovies then. Said it's called paella.
Yes, it's a bit more luxurious than stovies, but yes, it's nice.
Fantastic.
And it's fairly simple, and ingredients are freely available.
Well, I'll leave you to crack on.
Yes, okay, no.
Thank you.
Right, we're going to make paella, which is essentially a Spanish rice dish. And for that we use paella rice. It's available in almost every supermarket. And it's recommended that you do use it because it's a very small rice, but it soaks up a lot of juice and flavour. We have saffron, which is very expensive, but you only use a very little of it. And most people put 2 cloves of garlic in it. I just put 1. We have chicken. My favourite joint of chicken is chicken thighs because it cooks well and doesn't get dried out. Then we have mussels. Now quite often the mussels will have a wee beard hanging out and you just pull it off, make sure they're dry. Then we have prawns in the shells, which are primarily a decoration, and prawns without the shells, which are part of the dish. And the elements of the dish are seafood. You can put any kind of seafood you like, including shells, cockles, clams, anything in the shell can go in. We have some green peas, which again we put in later. And we have our rice, and we have stock. Now there's two cartons here because we're going to make 2 paellas. One for a small family and one for 1 or 2 people. Now, I've got the quantities all written down. That's us ready to start. So, first of all, we take the bones out. Now, if I was a butcher, this would be easy. So I just need to do one, let you see how it looks. Take the bone out. That can get discarded. And we just simply chop up that into bite-sized pieces. Because it's essentially a flavouring for the dish. Right, and that's away we go. Okay, starting off, we put some oil in the pans. And now, in your actual paella pan, all you need is just enough to dampen the bottom. And that's all you need in there. Right, now for your main cooking pan, you probably need quite a bit more. That's probably about a tablespoon. Now what we want to do here is just to brown the chicken. You don't need to cook it all the way through. If it sounds as though it's hissing, it's the right temperature. And I'll just put it up 1. Next we have some seafood. Again, we just fry these off. Into the paella pan. Now we've got some juices left in the pan, so what we do is we fry off the rice in the same way. Give it a wee shake of juice. So all you're trying to do here is give a coating of oil onto the rice. Looks okay. Now we'll put the rice into the dish. I like to make sure we've got rice on in the edges as well, because you want it all over. Right, now we've got stock. This is just chicken stock. In fact, it's a chicken stock cube, but you can use proper chicken stock or some of the new additives that come in the supermarkets. So in it goes. Now you might think this is a lot of juice. Well, it is, but it will all get taken up by the rice. And we add in my clove of garlic. That will cook nicely. And saffron. I'm going to wash my hands just to handle the saffron, so as I don't put too much on. Now I want to show you how much saffron I'm putting on. Now this is enough saffron for a good sized paella.
Okay, that's good, thanks Ian.
And in it goes. It's a very soft spice, but very powerful. Right, now this is ready for the oven. I hope the oven's on. Yes, it is. Taking care, of course, not to spill it. Now we'll do the final bit of decoration. I use the word decoration, but it is more than a decoration. It is part of the dish. We put the mussels in. And we'll do the same on this one. Now put some prawns in it. I like just to pat them down. The peas are really decorations, just to give it a wee contrast to the yellow. Now this goes back in the oven for the last 10 minutes.
So tell me, where did this recipe come from?
For real, it was an old lady in Spain. She was living in a house next door to the house that we were living in. And she kept on making these every other day, and I said, oh, let me see it. So she says, come in, we'll show you, and that's it. And she says, don't be afraid to put an assortment of ingredients in it.
Yeah,
because it doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
That's all right.
So that's a paella from Ian MacDonald, and absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to give us thumbs up and subscribe to our channel on One Rong and Cook. Thanks again.